Hey Travis, Tammy here. Big fan. I think you had some of the best music videos of the 90s. I think your performance in your video Tell Me I Was Dreaming should have won an Oscar. My question to you is, I know you've done a lot of acting in your career. Which do you prefer? Full-time rock star or full-time movie star? Love ya.
Love you too. That's a good question, man, because at certain points of popularity, they start to offer you things that they might not have offered you. You don't have to go into that room to audition as much.
That's exact. Man, I had no aspirations whatsoever about being an actor.
Right.
But
did it grow on you though?
Well, I enjoyed it, and I'll tell you the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
I was always out of my element when I was doing a movie or a television show or whatever it may be, when I was doing any kind of acting. And so because I was so insecure about it and so nervous about it, I didn't just go in and learn my lines. I learned the whole damn script. I knew everybody's lines. Damn. And because I have a real hard time multitasking. I get real laser focused on whatever it is I'm doing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm songwriting, I'm focused on that. If I'm recording, I'm really focused on that. And if I'm performing, I'm really focused on that. So doing these acting roles, it forced me to concentrate so much on that I completely took a vacation from music. I didn't think about music. I didn't talk about music. I didn't try to write music or whatever. And I found that the benefit of that was when I finished a acting role and came back to the music, I found that I was more creative. It was like, man, this is a fresh start again.
Yeah.
And I wrote better songs. I performed better. My mind was more in the game, because if you do anything, I think, over a long period of time, same thing over and over again, it can tend to get a little bit monotonous.
Yeah.
But if you get a break from it, and then you get a chance to come back and look at it through a little bit different perspective, it helped me tremendously. I think it helps make me a better artist and a better songwriter and a better entertainer.
Was there a role ever that you kind of like, oh, this is kind of neat? Like, because acting, one of the reasons that people don't know acting, if you're a touring artist, acting takes a lot of time. It's really long. So, you know, as a musician, you could probably do 6 shows in a daytime you would do one set or one scene or half an episode of a TV program or something. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons I think a lot of entertainers don't go over into acting that aren't actors.
Right.
Was there a role or something you felt like you kind of got into or something?
Man, the one I had the most fun with was I got to do you remember a show called Tales from the Crypt?
Yes. Yes, I remember the beginning, the opening thing with the skeletons.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. I got to do Tales from the Crypt with Hank Azaria and with Ben Stein. And we were robbing bodies for this doctor so that he could try to find what he believed was the soul gland in a person. And at the end, I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler alert.
Yeah, there you go, right there,
At the
big
end,
dog.
I get my head cut off, and I come back from the dead.
Damn.
Because they didn't remove my soul gland. I come back from the dead, and that was so much fun because there were no limitations on what the director basically said. Do whatever you want to do. Come up with your own voice for it. Act as crazy as you possibly can. Do any wild stuff that you want to do in this. Your parameters are just wide open. And that was so much fun, man. I came up, I come out, of course I've got this head on backwards, and I look like I'm walking.
Is it your head?
Yeah, they did a Todd Masters, who did all of the special effects for that show. he created a rubber head of me. It was perfect that they dropped down a well and I come back out of the well.
Yeah.
And man, that was just so much fun to do that particular role because there were, it's always fun to play kind of the bad guy.
Yeah.
That's always
Yeah.
fun. But especially when it's like you're this monster that has returned from the dead, there's no limitations on that.
Oh yeah, huh? It's free. It's open game then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're already dead, dude. It's a wrap. So you can do whatever you want now. Hope you enjoyed that video, and you can watch another. And you can watch this one. You can watch this one. Different options, different choices. Some guy just brings you one option. Not this guy. 2 options. Watch one. This one or this one.